Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all will be fine and doing well in these tough times. Today, my topic is auxiliary and modal verbs. Dear students, there is always a confusion regarding the two terms that what is an auxiliary verb and what is a modal verb. To clear your confusion, I must tell you that this modal verb is an auxiliary verb, but an auxiliary verb is not necessarily a modal verb. So remember this thing that modal verb is an auxiliary verb, but this auxiliary verb is not necessarily a modal verb. So remember it once for all that modal verb is an auxiliary verb, but auxiliary verb is not necessarily a modal verb. So let me define auxiliary verb first. Auxiliary verbs or auxiliaries. Auxiliary verb or auxiliaries are helping verbs. These are helping verbs. Use it with other verbs to form tenses. Okay, and questions, negatives, etc. Okay, the very first thing about these auxiliary verbs is that these are the helping verbs which are used to form tenses, questions, negatives, passive voices, etc. And these auxiliary verbs are used to express meanings like ability, possibility, permission, etc. So auxiliary verbs are the helping verbs which are used to form tenses, questions, negatives, passive voice, etc. These auxiliary verbs are used to express the meanings like ability, permission, possibility, etc. Let me tell you the what auxiliary verbs are. Auxiliary verbs. Here's a list of auxiliary verbs. The very first auxiliary verb is auxiliary be. Auxiliary be. Auxiliary be has various forms like is, am, are, was, and were. Okay. So next auxiliary verb is have, with its forms has and had. Third one of the auxiliary verbs is do, with its forms as does and did. And rest of the auxiliary verbs are like can, could, may, might, will, would, and so on. Okay, so auxiliary verbs have various kinds. The very first kind is be, which has its forms, various forms we can say like is, am, are, was, and were. The next is have, with its forms has and had. Third one is do, as used as does and did. And rest of the auxiliary verbs are can, could, may, might, will, would, and so on. And one more thing, you need to remember that there is a there are two auxiliary verbs that are need and dare. These two are also used as auxiliary verbs. So let us discuss the usage of these auxiliary verbs. Usage. Just listen carefully. These auxiliaries come before the subject in questions and can be put before not. I repeat, auxiliaries come before the subject in question and can be put before not. Example: she is busy. So I will convert this into a question, as I told you that these auxiliaries are used to form questions, negatives, tenses, etc. Okay, she is busy is a sentence. I will convert it into two forms, like is she busy? She is not busy. She is not busy. So, look at the sentence. She is busy. Is auxiliary verb. Busy is a main verb. She is busy. When we convert this sentence into a question-like sentence, is she busy? So here the auxiliary verb comes before this she subject. Is she busy? And in the another sentence, she is not busy. Here this auxiliary verb comes before not. Okay, I am sure that the confusion would be clear regarding this. So next use of this auxiliary verb is that the auxiliaries be and have are used with ordinary verbs to form tenses. Okay, second use is that these auxiliary verbs are used, auxiliary verbs like be and have are used with other ordinary verbs to form tenses. Tenses like present continuous tense, present continuous tense, and this present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Okay, remember this. Second use is that the auxiliary verbs be and have are used with ordinary verbs to form tenses, like present continuous tense and present perfect tense. Let me write down the example of the same. He is dancing. He is dancing, present continuous tense. Second example is that they have videoed the program. Okay, the two examples. The first one is present continuous tense and the second one is present perfect tense. Okay, so is auxiliary verb hai, they have videoed. Auxiliary verb is have and videoed is main verb. So we can make use of these auxiliaries to make present continuous tense and present perfect tense. Okay, the very third example or usage of this auxiliary verb is like this. The auxiliary be is also used to make passive forms. Auxiliary be is used to make passive forms. I will clear with example. Cheese is made from milk. Cheese is made from milk. Okay, auxiliary be is. Auxiliary be is an auxiliary be. So the auxiliary be is also used to make passive forms. So this sentence is represented in passive form. So this auxiliary be is here used as to make this passive form of a sentence. Okay, the last thing you need to remember regarding the usage of this auxiliary verb is that the auxiliary do is used to form questions, negatives in the simple present and simple past tense and simple past tense. I repeat that the auxiliary do is used to form questions and negatives in simple present and simple past tense. Example: she acts on TV. I'll convert it into a negative and question form. Does she act on TV? And another is she does not act on TV. So here you will clear this, that she acts on TV is a tense. Okay, so present simple tense. So I converted it, does she act on TV, as question, she does not act on TV as negative. So this was all about auxiliary verbs. Hope you enjoyed this and you might have understood this. So please, if you understood this and you liked this, so please subscribe my channel and don't forget to press the bell icon for upcoming videos. Thank you.